Hi there, everybody. It's time for some football. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. He's got it on the bootleg. It's caught by the side by Hill. And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
After a good pickup, their setup was 2nd and short. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Sticking with Henderson. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
May on 1st and 10. Brought in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak May. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. From the gun, it's May. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest, but man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than have a perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
On to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Troubles with his snap, but he still knocks it through. And the Dolphins start off well to tie things 7-7. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
He's gonna dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They have second down and 5. May looking to throw. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
To the air on first down. May connects with the open man downfield. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
First down, May. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Stevenson will take it in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a second quarter lead. Ramondre and the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Borregales on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. The first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
The play fake, now Willis to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They go play action. Here's Willis. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They've got a man in motion. Now the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. They'll maybe get 2 out of that, and that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete, it's Atwell. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Trying to pick it up here with Achane. Escapes the defender. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third down, and they need to get 10. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, so the Patriots headed out on offense again just before halftime. They're going to have to be quick about anything that they want to do here, partner. Enough time for a few snaps at most. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. First down throw for May. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's May on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
44-yard line.
Second and 3 now. To the air yet again, May. They drop this to Henderson underneath. And they bring him down around the 34. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills.
they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's May again. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And with the clock showing just 5 seconds, this is likely going to be our final play. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Man in motion here. He's back to throw. Dulcich hauls it in. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Now Borregales on to send it away. Here comes Malik Washington. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this 2nd half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Second half begins with a run by A-Chan. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Milton Williams making the stop.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Throwing from the gun here. He's got a man left, and he'll get it up to the 44. 7 yards on that pickup, and it's going to be 1st down Miami.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. It's a designed run for Willis. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
You know, that's a case, Kate, defensively, where you just got to keep your eyes on the backfield and be ready if they go with that drop play. Even an extra second to react, well, gives them room to operate.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's Willis to the air. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that was the Dolphins' 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's A-Chan from the pistol. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Willis to throw it. Here's a screen for A-Chan. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. you've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed here to Tolbert. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Willis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Trying for it, it's A-10. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs. And he is stopped a long ways from that line of game. They force a turnover on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun. Henderson on his own read. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Quick throw completed by May. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Dolphins going to counter with a dime package here. 3rd down. May now from the gun. This finds Downs. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
May on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. It's Henderson on the give. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Patriots way that's currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. Third and 4 coming up now. Operating from the gun, here's May. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
First down from the 42. May's going to take it himself. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Henderson here from the gun. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. He'll throw it. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Gain of 15 there. And that's a New England first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock's only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Another for him. And he can't punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2.
Behind the line of scrimmage. The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Henderson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Patriots make it a 9-point advantage.
Touchdown.
A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game. Borregales on to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Willis in the pistol. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here go play action. Here's Willis. This ball's caught by Tolbert. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Man in motion out of the slot. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Into the hands of Dulcich. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Here he goes. One final shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So this is a win for the Patriots. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.